AITA for stealing my brother's identity, maxing out his credit cards, and then revealing he's actually adopted at our family reunion. I, 27 female, have always been in my brother Michael's, 29 male, shadow. He's the favorite child, smart, successful, the golden boy of the family. Meanwhile, I was always the screw-up, the problem child. Our parents never missed a chance to remind me how much better Michael was, how he was the perfect son while I was just a disappointment. I've had to live with that comparison my entire life. Over the years, my resentment built up. Michael got everything handed to him, the best education, our parents' support, and all the love. I felt like I got the leftovers. I was stuck working a dead-end job, drowning in debt, while Michael landed a high-paying career and bought a fancy house. It wasn't fair, and no matter what I did, I could never get out from under his shadow. A year ago, I hit rock bottom. I lost my job, my boyfriend left me, and I was barely scraping by. I was desperate. That's when I came up with a plan that some people might call crazy, but I felt like it was finally my time to turn the tables. I had access to Michael's personal information, his social security number, passwords, everything, because he used to trust me, like the perfect idiot he is. So I decided to take advantage of it. I started small, applying for a few credit cards in his name. Then I got bolder. I maxed them out, bought myself new clothes, went on vacations, and treated myself to things I'd never been able to afford. I told myself I was just taking what was owed to me after years of being the forgotten child. But I didn't stop there. I went all out. I bought a new car, threw parties, and lived like I was Michael for months. He was too busy with his perfect life to notice that anything was wrong. I figured it was the least he owed me after all those years of being the golden boy. But it wasn't enough. I wanted more. I wanted to destroy that golden image he had with our family. So I dug through our parents' documents and found something shocking. Michael was adopted. Our parents had kept it a secret for years. Suddenly, I realized I had the ultimate weapon, the one thing that could bring him down from his pedestal and shatter that perfect image forever. Our family reunion was coming up, and I knew it would be the perfect stage for my revelation. Everyone would be there. All our relatives, family friends, and neighbors who had always looked at me with pity or disdain. I wanted them to finally see who Michael really was. The day of the reunion, I waited until everyone was settled, and I stood up to make a toast. I started by saying how much I admired Michael, how proud I was of him. People looked confused, and Michael gave me a suspicious glance. Then I dropped the bombshell. But I think it's time everyone knew the truth about our family's golden boy. Michael, you're not even one of us. You're adopted. The room went silent. Gasps filled the air. Our parents looked like they had seen a ghost. Michael's face drained of color and he stuttered, "What are you talking about?" I pulled out the documents I had found and waved them around, reading the adoption papers out loud. Our parents tried to stop me, but it was too late. The truth was out. Everyone was in shock. My mother burst into tears, screaming at me to stop. My father looked like he might have a heart attack. Michael stood there, utterly destroyed, unable to comprehend what was happening. I just smiled and kept going, saying how it all made sense now, how the perfect son was nothing but a lie, a mistake that they had tried to cover up. The room descended into chaos. Some of our relatives started yelling at me, calling me cruel and heartless. Others were whispering in shock, unable to believe what they were hearing. Michael tried to leave, but I blocked his way, taunting him, saying, "You thought you were so perfect, but you're nothing but a fraud." He finally pushed past me and ran out of the house, followed by my sobbing parents. After that, our family was never the same. My parents stopped speaking to me, calling me a monster and saying I destroyed the family. Michael's life was in ruins, his credit destroyed, his identity compromised, and now he had to face the fact that he was never truly their real son. He's been in hiding ever since, refusing to speak to anyone. Our relatives are divided. Some think I'm evil, others think it was about time someone brought Michael down a peg. But I feel like I just exposed the truth. Why should he get to live a perfect life based on a lie? I'm tired of being the loser, tired of being treated like I'm nothing. If this makes me the bad guy, then fine. At least I finally got to be the one in control. So, AITA for stealing my brother's identity, maxing out his credit cards, and revealing he's adopted at our family reunion?